Then where do I find JV partners? How many have that question? Who said something? They are everywhere. They are truly everywhere. They are everywhere. Okay? But I want to give you one tip first. You want to do JVs usually with people, not businesses. Meaning that preferably you're dealing with a decision maker and it's a one-on-one conversation. You're not dealing with a team and businesses. Oh yeah, talk to my VP and then talk to my manager, talk to my director. No, I want to talk to the guy. Can you make the decision? Can you do it? Then let's do it. I prefer that type of deal. Okay, because sometimes you can drag on and on for a long time. So I prefer to do JVs with people, not businesses. Although they could be owners of businesses, yes? Yeah, most of the time they are, but people. As I said, $1 million JV question is who already has my customers? Say it with me. Who already has? My customers. Who already has my customers? Something you should think about all the time. So let's talk about the 14 places to look to find potential JV partners. Are there more than 14 places? Yes. You bet. But let me just give you some to just start off with. Your own customer list. People who have done business with you, people who trust you and like you. Your own customer list. Your own customer list. Let me give an example. How I got the deal. So one of the co-authors for this book actually knows and works with one of the publishers in Italy. So he is, you could say, quote unquote, a customer, co-author for this book, but because of his relationship with the Italian publisher, there I did another JV deal. So your own customer list, because he's in it, he likes it, he believes in the book, in the project, and say, you know what, I know this publisher, maybe we can do a deal. And we did. So your own customer list. Second is networking events and training seminars. Live events, awesome. I got most of my JV partners through this type of interaction. Going to workshop. Preferably, what I found with especially multi-day workshops. 2 or 3 days, because guess what? In the seminar room, you're learning together, which is nice. But usually the deals are done, I'm telling you, dinner time, over a drink, over lunch, over a beer. It's like after, you can talk about, hey, what have you learned? In fact, Benson, go to the mic, because you just came back from ClickFunnels, right? Yeah, share your story. A one applause. Awesome. So give them like a 1-minute version of like how you went to the event, what happens, and how you met some of these people. It's after the event, right?
After the event.
Yeah, so go ahead. So 1-minute version, go ahead.
Okay, so basically ClickFunnels is an event where it's a lot of, for all the top internet marketing people go to present and basically share the strategies, behind the scenes things that they're doing and that's working for their business. And so my goal there was basically to learn new things, but the main thing was to connect with the influencers there. That's one of the main goals of why I went there. So after basically the whole event time that we were spending there was learning, but it was also to connect with people there and build a relationship and cultivate that. And what happens afterwards, after the event over, stay a few days, and then main goal is set up meetings with them and just meet with them, cultivate a relationship over a beer maybe, 1 or 2. And then potentially basically we're working together now for all those 3 to 5 core relationships.
Good, one applause. So as you can see, the key to JV is beer. That's it. That's the solution to everything. When in doubt, drink a beer and do a JV. So multi-day, I love like going to some of these events. And there are actually events such as, depends on the niche you're in, there, like in this case, JVology, a summit, which people, actually business leaders, entrepreneurs, they go there looking for JV partners. You go there to mingle and look for JV partners. That's what they're there for. So there are, depends on your industry, there are this type of events, right? Number 3, industry associations and trade shows. Awesome. Because why are people at trade shows?
They want to buy what they're...
No, booth owners. Why are business people at trade shows?
Selling goods.
They want to sell goods. They want to expand their business. That's why they're there. Makes them great JV partners. great potential JV partners. Otherwise, they're not spending their time, money, resources, set up the booth. They think that's fun. It's not fun. It's a lot of work. They are there because they want to grow. Perfect. You want a JV partner that's growth oriented, right? Industry associations, absolutely. A lot of JV partners there. This is my favorite, high-level mastermind groups. Some of the biggest money-making, lucrative deals I've done, JV deals, is through a mastermind. Through a mastermind. How many of you are familiar with the mastermind concept? Okay, so you guys get it. So mastermind, you get together, a group of business owners, you kind of brainstorm and strategize how you can improve, right? Usually over maybe half a day, sometimes 3 hours, sometimes 1 day. These mastermind groups, and some that I pay quite a bit of money to be there, but one JV pays for that in multiples. But here's the thing, why mastermind is so good? Because in mastermind, most of the time you're sharing what you're working on and what has worked for you. Okay, so even you go there, even without the intention of doing it, say, let me give you an example. So one of the mastermind groups I used to belong to, a bunch of marketing guys, right? So I was simply sharing with them, hey, you know what? I'm doing this, and this is a number of years ago. I'm doing this, I've got this program, and I'm driving traffic and all this, and I made this much money. And then my mastermind members is like, oh, that's cool. I think my people would benefit from that. Why don't we do a joint venture? Oh, okay, you would be interested? Okay, cool. Because we share our numbers this way, you don't even need to sell. They will want to bring it up. Hey, you know what? You did 40K. I think with our list, we can do 60K or 80K. Let's do it. And because mastermind, usually you hang out afterwards, having a drink, again, over beer, right? And just people relax, you're talking, it's a handshake, let's do a deal. Very easy. And we made so much money. Like so much money from those type of deals. So high-level mastermind group, that's probably, I would say, the events as well as the mastermind groups are where I got most of my JVs from, for myself. Okay. Number 4, article publishing sites, ehow.com, easyarticles.com, selfgrowth.com, technorati.com, Skrido.com, hotpages.com, examiner.com. When you go to these article publishing sites, when people are publishing content on this site, on these sites, why are they publishing content? Because they want to what?
Expand.
More exposure, they want to expand, they want to grow. Again, potential JV partners. Otherwise, they're not taking the time to do that. Okay? And again, depends on your niche. There are article publishing sites within your niche. You can just simply Google it. Yes? Let's Google it. Here's one of my secrets. Launch leader boards. Listen to this. Launch leader boards. So let's say in this case, I saw, let's say I've got a whatever video product, video whatever software, and I saw this launch, Easy Video Suite JV launch. So these are the guys who help promote that launch with that product, and this is the number 1 guy, number 2 guy, who is the super affiliate. Who is the super affiliate in that launch? And sometimes they might even list, this guy made X amount of sales, that guy makes X amount of sales, that guy made X amount of sales. They are proven people that can promote your products. That's why they're on the leaders board. Right after the launch, hey, you know what? Congratulations, Jason. Notice that you just did a launch. Great job, man. Love what you're doing. By the way, I've got a product here. You think we can do a deal? Very simple. Leaders board during a launch. And I'm telling you, people look at these people, and most of the time, they might not even be well known, but they're super affiliates. They could sell. Very few people approach them. Very few. And the fact that you acknowledge what they have done, you look at this guy. He might have brought in tens of thousands, 100,000 of sales. You don't know. You don't know. Number 6, niche-specific blogs. Niche-specific blogs, in this case, let's say if I'm selling a dog training program or product or whatever, niche-specific blogs. There are people writing blogs, they're publishing content, but they have no back end, or they only have one back end. They've got traffic, they've got a list. Go to them and say, hey, I've got a service that's, I think would benefit your audience. Great, let's do a JV. Number 7, newsletter publishers. I'm not talking about e-zines just only, also direct mail, both. newsletter publishers, they have a mailing list. Because they have a newsletter they're sending out to people on a monthly basis. Could you do a JV with them where, you know what, let me contribute content. Maybe do a little plug at the end. Maybe you do an insert in the newsletter. So many ways you can do this. Newsletter publishers, because they've got a mailing list. Number 8, Google, the top sites within Google that you could search within your industry, you could JV with. Very simple. Also, Google and Facebook ads. People who are spending money on Google AdWords, people who are spending money in Facebook ads. You can see those when you scroll down. You can see sponsor, right? Yes, they're spending money. Why are they spending money on Google and Facebook? Because they want to. Yep, they want to grow. Again, that's an indicator that they could be good JV partners. Especially, you can approach them and say, you know they're spending a lot of money. And you say, you know what? I know you're spending a lot of money. I see your funnel. I see you're selling your product. That's great. But what if I could help you recoup some of that cost? If you offer my product to your people, you can recoup some of that advertising cost. Oh, okay, let's do that, right? And plus, I can also promote your stuff. Oh, even better. So easy. LinkedIn and Facebook group owners, also those are very, very good. LinkedIn and Facebook group owners. Ideally, you don't want to go to them and start pitching them. You want to kind of interact, join the group, learn the culture of the group, add value to the group before you approach the owner. Okay? ClickBank, if you're selling digital product, obviously ClickBank, you can go to the marketplace and there are a ton of JV partners you can approach from there. Number 12, podcasts, video channel, radio show owners. So recently, so every week I'm now doing giving an interview on podcasts, also radio show owners. You can approach them as well. Authors in your niche. Authors within your niche. Sometimes authors, all they have is a book. And they do have a list, but they don't have any other products or high ticket items selling to your people. So authors in your niche, those could be good JV partners. You got to filter them, but there are sometimes some hidden gold mine there as well. And it's so easy to approach them. You can say, you buy the book. Here's a tip. How you approach authors? Buy their fucking book. Okay? And what you do is you actually take a picture. Take a picture. Man, love your book. Changed my life. Love your book, man. Love your book. Especially chapter, page 27. When you say this, and that, man, love it. So I just want to say, keep up the good work. Oh, thank you very much. 1 week later, oh, by the way, I thought about this. I noticed you've got a book, you've got this product. I happen to have a product that, may be a good fit for your list. Why don't we jump on a Skype call? 15 minutes, let's talk. Want to do a deal? Very simple. Very simple. 14 software and app publishers. So in this case, you think in terms of JVs. So I found a JV who has the software, and then we just do a JV. So every niche has different software tools they're using. So for business owners, it may be a shopping cart. For homeschooling parents, it may be some kind of learning software and so on. Right, Ali? So software, right? Exactly. App publishers, because most of the time they focus on the tech. They don't think about everything else. They just focus on the technology. They don't see the value of the list. So you can go to them and approach them and do a deal. Okay? Questions? Good. Good. Okay. Take 2 minutes. How long? 2 minutes. Talk about the 14 places. Which one you will look for first?
10 times your finances, 10 times your business, 10 times your marketing, 10 times your life. Hit the subscribe button now.